Far from all the things I left behind,
cripple
I
me,
hear the call of restless skies.
I'm breaking out.
The dreams I couldn't
What?
chase, the moments I can face, the streets unfold into the night, and woven dreams escape my sight. The winds hum through the pine.
Wait, that's not work.
And the that still entwines. The city is asleep.
Hello you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, the host of the It Girl Mindset. I just thought we would spend a few days together. Healthy habits, I've got some meal prepping to do, kind of behind the scenes right now. I can't even believe I'm freaking saying this, but my podcast is like blowing up. And this is not something that happened overnight. I've been consistently posting a podcast episode every single week, at least once a week, for almost two full years. I think the 2-year anniversary is November. I'm just so excited and so grateful and just freaking out and excited to navigate these next steps together. I honestly right now am just like, I kind of feel like I'm like, okay, I have so much growth, like what do I do now? And I'm just navigating, figuring out, reaching out to brands to have ads on my podcast, you know, trying to get some really cool guests on. So yeah, we're kind of learning and figuring this out together. So I'm really excited to spend a few days of my life together. Right, Luna? Luna? Oh, hi. She's like, Mom, I'm bored. Take me on a walk. But I have to show you my podcast analytics because it's like, I'm freaking out. Okay, guys, like, what? 12,000 in the last 30 days? You guys, it took me like a year and a half to 2 years to get to 10,000 downloads. And in the last 30 days, I'm at 12,000. Like, it's literally just growing and growing and growing. And I'm getting these comments of people like, a few days before becoming a mom, and I stumbled over this episode. Perfect moment to plan my new self. Like, in Australia, like, spring is coming, but I'm still locking in. Like, these comments just, like, make my life. And I'm just, like, I'm literally freaking out. Like, I honestly, okay, I wasn't expecting to just be chatty Cathy at the beginning of this YouTube, but honestly, like, there's so many times over the course of the last couple years just completely doubting myself, like trying so hard to figure out what's next, who am I, what do I need, like, am I meant to be an entrepreneur, am I meant to be a podcaster, like, just so much self-doubt. And I'm so proud of myself for just sticking with it and pushing through. I was never that overnight success, but now I'm just starting to see so much project and I'm so excited. So anyways, never stop going after your dreams, okay? They will happen, I know it. Okay, let's get in to a couple of days of my life. Okay, you guys, I actually just finished up. So I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but I do some contract work for a big YouTuber, and I essentially make videos, but they're not on my channels, they're on under his. He has like a bunch of channels. So I've got my teleprompter set up, I've got all of the things. I love this job so much. It's just like such a good combination with what I do every single day, and I've been in front of the camera so much that it's just made my own stuff even better. So it's really fun. It's definitely very like energy draining just because it's like I have to be on, you know, but I just finished that. So honestly, recently I've been really struggling with like just wanting to watch TV in the middle of the day because after filming I get so tired. But what I did the other day is, instead of sitting and watching TV because that's not really good for anything, I kind of have like a little hour reset period where now that I'm kind of transitioning into my own stuff and my own work, I'm gonna probably take Luna on a walk and maybe like do a little meditation or like dance around, honestly, to kind of reset my energy so I can yeah, just kind of get and like lock in again for the last couple hours of the day. I want to work down here, but like I can't when everything's like a mess. Like our kitchen, we just got some dishes to do. We've got like mail all over, and I just have to work in a clean space. Like I told you, I kind of have been having some like afternoon slumps. So now that I just kind of like took some time outside without my phone, and now I'm just gonna do a little cleanup and probably make like a fun drink, or at least have like a sparkly water. No, I'm gonna have an element because I need something to, you know, get me in the zone again, if you will. So let's do it. Also, you guys, as a side note, I've been wanting to film a vlog for a couple weeks now. 2 weeks ago, my skin broke out really bad, and honestly, if you've never had skin problems, maybe this won't resonate, but it is so fucking hard, if I'm being honest. I hate having skin problems. Like, it just makes you want to hide, and especially with YouTube, it's like I want to show you the behind the scenes when I'm like waking up. I don't want to like only show you the parts when I have makeup on. So I was feeling like I'm just gonna wait till my skin clears up, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't show that I'm like perfect because I'm not. I still am a sensy girly, and things affect my skin, and that just happens, and I'm working through it. I'm getting a mold test and all the things, right? But I just want to show up authentically because, you know, my skin is not perfect, and right now I have some like really big pimples. And do I love it? No, absolutely not. But I'm not going to hide like I used to, because in the past, if I had acne, like I couldn't do anything. And even I have makeup on, you can still see it. I could probably touch it up, but I don't use heavy makeup either. Even yesterday, I was kind of in this headspace where I was like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I was going to go to the gym in the morning, but I didn't because I was so self-conscious about my skin, and I ended up just doing an at-home workout. So anyways, I'm just here to say that if you're someone going through skin issues, I feel you. They are so challenging, but it's okay. It's honestly normal. So many people get breakouts, and social media is fake. You don't see, you know, people's actual skin on social media. There's filters, there's like face blur, like there's so many things, okay? So just wanted to say that little reminder, because I had that thought that I was like gonna hold myself back from posting and showing up, but instead I decided to push through, okay? Because no one is perfect in the world, and we probably have all struggled with breakouts at some point in our lives. So we're just gonna show up anyways. Hey Siri, play.
Golden days drifting far away. Light is leaving town.
I just had to turn this song because it's Tate McRae's ex-boyfriend, and we do not sing for that. I love Tate McRae. She's like such a good dancer. Oh, and she just played near me, and I didn't go, and I knew I was gonna regret it. But any Tate McRae fans here? Am I too old to love her? But I appreciate how good of a dancer she is, and her stage presence. She's just so stunning, and she has an amazing voice, and she just kind of like grinded her way to becoming famous, like, and she deserves it. Love her.
Summer nights, watch them go by as we fight off the cold. Holding you tight. You know just what I'm thinking. I don't want this moment to go. No, I don't want this moment to go.
My dog. She can't find it. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like her nose like doesn't work that well. Oh, she's hunting. I used to get so embarrassed taking her to dog parks because I would throw the ball and she'd run the opposite direction. You'll find it, girly. I believe in you. Oh, I just needed to be out here in nature. I don't know. I feel like I've been watching so much TV and I'm like annoying myself. So I'm like, okay, I need a reset activity that... She's still looking. I need a reset activity that I can just Dude, that's not the TV. So, I'm laying in the grass. Not actually in the grass. I'm too sensy for that. My skin would like break out in hives or something. Story of a sensy girl's life. She's still looking for the ball. Find it! She found it! Good baby! Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Yeah. Good baby. Good baby. Okay, drop it. Hey. What did you roll in? No. Why are you wet? Oh, Luna, I don't even know what that is. I don't know if I want to know. You're so cute, though. You're literally so cute. Hi, Luna. I threw the ball for you. Wow. I don't know why she's wet. You gotta look. I hope that's like just wet. Water, not another dog's pee. Stop. Luna, stop it. That little 10-minute cleanup honestly just made me feel so much better. I used to see girls that were like, oh, on my work break I just do some chores around the house. I was like, that could never be me. But honestly, I hate to say it, it feels so good to just have a clean space, and now I can get back into it. I need to edit a video for my TikTok and all short form channels. You should definitely go follow me if you don't already. I know my podcast community is growing so big, which is so fun, but I want you guys to follow me on other channels too. And also let me know what kind of content you want to see on either YouTube or my podcast, or even join my email list, because I've been putting a question box at the bottom of every... Am I okay? I've been talking too much today with those videos. At the bottom of every email newsletter, I have like an anonymous question box. You can ask me anything. And yeah, it's just fun. So I know what you guys want to see in my life, entrepreneurship, vlogs, you know, golf, behind the scenes of what I'm building. Like, what do you want to see, you know? Oh my God. I love Elements. I love Elements. Not sponsored. I'm gonna manifest that they're gonna sponsor me one day though. All right, let's get into a little work sesh.
There's views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place.
Some of the habits I'm focusing on right.
Just us two, somewhere new.
I've been kind of doing like 60-minute like deep work sprints with a lot of the stuff that I want to get done. I just was working on my podcast media kit, so I really wanted to send that off to my coach to get her input and feedback on there. So yeah, I just did that, and now we're gonna go make some breakfast and take Luna on a walk, and then we'll get into filming for my other job. What time is it? It's It's like 7 now. Yeah, so I've been doing this for like an hour, 45 minutes. Luna's looking at me like, come on, Mom, let's go. So a new thing I've been doing is, instead of buying like a, I don't know, $60 planner, I've just been using my notebook, and inside I like write down, I've got like my work to-dos for the day, got my life to-dos for the day, all my habits and stuff like that, and then I've got the content that I need to edit and post today. And then I didn't do this yesterday, I don't know why, but I write down affirmations I need to hear for the day. I feel like I've tried a million different planners and like none of them are what I want, and I get frustrated like if there's too many spaces to write things that I don't want to write, or my dog's like itching her. Are you good? I feel like there's just too many slots, too many things to write in, or there's not enough, and it just, so I love the combination of having like a written notebook so I can just like write all my to-do lists out, and then of course I use Notion for everything. Notion calendar, Notion dashboards, like your girl's covered in that area. But yeah, so, but I've been liking writing the things down. It just makes me feel a bit more intentional with it. I know, we're going. Okay, we're gonna go right now. We're gonna go right now. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. I need you guys to see this outfit. It's so cute. This is, I've worn this in my last vlog, but it's a Free People movement, just bodysuit. Just got my socks on. And then this jacket, I'm actually renting it from Newly, but it's Anthropologie. This bomber jacket. Oh, I love just like fun oversized jackets. So this is my second time ordering on Newly, and every time I've gotten like a fun jacket like this. So just like, is that not so cute? So in the morning, I feel like I always have like chores, quote unquote. I don't want to call them that because that sounds, it'll make me not want to do it. But I'm just like making breakfast, like kind of getting my vitamins set out, like putting away the dishes, like just, you know, morning stuff. And I used to like try to rush through it and just like, okay, get the dishes done as fast as possible. But I don't do that anymore because that would make me not want to do it. So what I do now is I really make sure I'm setting the vibe. Like I'll light a candle, except can't really anymore because I'm a sensitive girly with my skin, and toxic candles just wreck my skin, and I know that, but I still chose to do it anyways. And then I remembered why I don't do that. I just need to throw all my candles away, but I'm just sad because I love candles. Anyways, I do have like a diffuser, so I'll light that. I do have a diffuser, so I will put that on. I need to get some more little incense. Or, hi, how was your breakfast? Oh, okay, bye. I always put music on. Like, I've been in the fall vibes, so I have this like autumn mix on, or I'll do like a mountain mix, and it just like makes it so much more fun, you know? Ooh. Autumn mix. Slay. Spotify. You guys, I think I need to throw my favorite cup away. I don't know, it's just started peeling. I've literally used this since like 2020, I think, and it was like $5 at Target. I think it's time to upgrade, I guess. I have like an attachment to cups. Like, I don't know, they like remind me of time periods that I got them. Like, we have so many coffee cups and I just like hate giving them up. It's kind of like clothes. I have a weird thing where I like really struggle to give away clothes. This lighting is so bad. I'm honestly just really hungry, so I want to eat, but I crave this meal every single day. Literally, I'm obsessed. It's also packed with fiber because it has chia, flax, and oatmeal and fruit. Like, it's just packed with fiber, so it makes my belly feel good, and it's really good for digestion. And then it's just naturally sweetened by the fruit that I put in there. And then I have this sunflower butter that I put on. I will say the sunflower butter has added sugar. I wish I could not like it. I wish I could find an alternative, but Trader Joe's got rid of the unsweetened one, so there's very minimal, but still, I just try to stay away from processed sugar. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But I also have protein powder too, so it's actually balancing my blood sugar, not spiking it.
Then you're tired, you know just what I'm thinking. I don't want this moment to go. No, I don't want this moment to go. Let's lose track of time, darling. Stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way. It's colder, but the day's not over yet.
You got your orange vest? Is that Dad's favorite color?
Started working construction.
Okay, let's get ready. So, I don't know why I just keep talking about my acne, but I feel like there's so many women that struggle with it, so we're just gonna keep it going. So I was reading a book, it's called Unwinding Anxiety, and it was just talking about how you're actually addicted to worrying because your brain does not like uncertainty, and anxiety is stemmed essentially from uncertainty. And uncertainty is like, instead of, oh, I don't have enough information on this, so I'm just gonna forget about it, what our brain does is, and how anxiety is formed is when we don't have enough information on it, our brain thinks of every single possible outcome possible. And all of that creates more uncertainty because there's so many different options. And so it's kind of like this self-fulfilling prophecy. So I just thought that was really interesting. And I feel like that really helped me to read that this morning because I'm like, okay, I'm in charge of my own thoughts. I can decide how to shift this, right? I can decide if I'm gonna let it cripple me and I'm gonna be feeling horrible for, I don't know, until it clears up, or I can decide to choose differently and think differently. And now that I'm aware of this, it's gonna be more helpful. So one of the tips that he said is when you start to go down this like essentially spiral, that is a fight or flight response. And when we're in that fight or flight response, our prefrontal cortex turns off, which is where our logical decision-making brain is. So in order to kind of like switch from your subconscious spiral brain to your conscious, logical, prefrontal cortex brain, you can ask yourself a question. So something I've been leaning into is a bit more like spirituality. And for me, asking the question, like, what is the lesson here? Like, what do I need to learn from this? Has kind of what's been helping me the last couple days. Also too, it's so interesting. So Caroline, she's like a psychic medium. I just had her on the podcast the other day, and she does like a weekly newsletter, and it was like October predictions. And one of them was something about like old wounds resurfacing. And I've talked about this on my podcast a lot, but like my skin has been really good, and this is the first time like healing it naturally. And so I feel like this is like an old wound resurfacing, and I'm just like, whoa, how do you know that? She's just very intuitive. She's so cool. If you haven't listened to that podcast episode, you should. She literally gives you, I have like way too light of a concealer, but I just haven't gone back to get more. Yeah, that episode just has so many like tips and tricks and just like key habits that you can take away to either like deepen your connection with yourself, and we just talk about like why your intuition is such a superpower when it comes to success. And one thing that really blew my mind, and this is something I did, is like we don't ask our intuition or like what we should do on small decisions. It's usually like, oh my god, do I need to break up with my boyfriend? Do I need to like move cities? Do I need to quit my job? Like, right? It's like all these big questions, and then we expect to just immediately trust our intuition when that's really hard to do if you don't practice it over and over again. So she was like, start really small. Start like asking yourself, okay, what feels good to do this evening? Is it watching TV, or do I feel lit up more by, you know, going and reading a book, or maybe sitting outside on my deck and like, or just like getting some fresh air, or like coloring, you know? Like, just ask your intuition. That way you start to build that trust with it before you go for the big questions like, do I quit my corporate job? Do I start my own business, right? Like, you know, we just assume that we're gonna immediately trust ourselves with those big decisions, and then especially if it doesn't work out in the way that you thought, you're like, oh, I can't trust myself, right? Then you start outsourcing to everyone else, like, you know, your family, friends, and asking them what to do instead of learning to trust yourself. So again, it's like that self-fulfilling prophecy. The beauty of all this is we can learn so much about ourselves and learn so much about growth that we can really start to begin to trust ourselves. So anyways, I guess that's my mini TED talk for the day. Also, if you're a Scentsy girly with acne, I use very specific, like not the name brand type of makeup, because all of it is like pore clogging and not non-comedogenic. So I use like the Fit Me from Maybelline. It's like, I get it from CVS, and it's nothing fancy, but it doesn't break out my skin. Same with my concealer. And then I'm using Bare Minerals Bare Pro. This is like a powder foundation. I usually don't wear liquid foundation, but I just kind of put it along where my skin is breaking out, especially because that concealer color is way too light for my skin right now. Honestly, I haven't been wearing like a ton of makeup. I just do like, you know, concealer, foundation, usually powder, just my eyebrows a bit. I need to get them waxed. I have some intense eyebrows. I used to wax them so thin, and I'm like really wanting to grow them out. So we still need to like kind of fill in it over here. And I'll just do like some blush, and this is not blush. See, that's how much of a makeup expert I am. I just like have not allowed myself to like get into makeup, because if I did, I would probably be really disappointed, because a lot of the stuff would make me break out, and like I kind of going back to the anxious thoughts. It's like every time I try a new product, I'm like, oh my god, is this gonna like break my skin out? But so that's why I really just stick to the stuff that I know works, and I don't really adventure ever. Even like, this is nothing against Ilia, is that what it's called? Yeah, Ilia. I love the idea of them, but I feel like they're one of those brands where I was like, oh my god, it's clean, it's healthy, it's not gonna break me out, and it did really bad. But they were super nice about it. I like emailed them, and they were like, to save, you know, the environment, why don't you just keep it, give it to a friend, but they refunded me my money. So that was really nice of them. I love how their products feel though on my face. Like, it feels so good. And so it's just like sad that I can't use them. Also, I can't remember if I said this or not, but today I actually am excited. I'm not going to be doing any workout or anything until later, because I have a pole class, and I try to strength train and do a pole class in one day, and I was so weak at pole, and I was like, okay, well, this is not worth it. Like, and before that, me and Haley, the owner of the studio, we are going to hang for a bit. We're just gonna like go for a walk, get a smoothie or something like that before class, and then she'll teach me pole. Obviously it's a group class, so there's other people, but yeah, it should be fun. Dude, my hair, I don't know how I feel about the heatless curls yet. Obviously I didn't do it last night, but I did it the other day and it worked really well, but it didn't stay. Like it looked really good, and then I went on a walk and it was kind of misty out and then it didn't stay. So I'm not giving up yet, but yeah, it's kind of frustrating. Also, I'm trying to grow my hair out, like my natural hair color. I don't know, I'm just honestly kind of tired of dyeing it, and I feel like this looks really dark in contrast to this, but actually my hair is kind of like, my natural hair kind of has like, gets natural highlights and almost like reddish. I don't know, but even like here, I don't know if that's like highlighted from the sun. Like I feel like all of this is my natural, and there's kind of like some highlighted pieces you can see through that are highlighted from this. Now we're gonna get into some filming and get some work done. So I just finished, I can't speak because I just filmed 5 videos and they were each like 30 minutes each. They were each like 30 minutes each. So I'm just eating some lunch. It's honestly just random leftovers we have. This is like mushroom and edamame. And this was like more of an Asian style dish that we had left over from. And then some beef and rice. I don't want to mix them because I feel like they're 2 different vibes. I'm very particular with food. I don't just like mix anything together just because I feel like the flavors have to vibe together, you know? So I'm just gonna eat this and chill. I'm leaving in like 2 hours to go hang out with my friend Haley and then go to Pole. So I don't know, I might do a little walk or I might like read for a second. I always need to kind of like reset myself after that. And it's so gloomy. I just want to like cozy up on the couch and read, but I should take Luna on another walk. So we'll see. Okay, you guys, I am on my way to Pole right now. Well, me and Haley are gonna hang out first. I think we're gonna walk and go get a smoothie. I wanted to put on makeup so bad because of, you know, my skin. I guess that's the theme of this, but pushing myself out of my comfort zone and just rocking no makeup gives me anxiety, but it's okay. I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone because if I was just going to pole class it would be fine, but we're gonna walk and get smoothies, so I can do it. I believe in myself. It's gonna be fine, and no one's paying that close attention to my face, so it's all good, right? Right. So cute. I feel like Petaluma is so cute, and I just like don't like appreciate it enough sometimes, you know?
Golden days, drifting far away.
Yeah, why am I
Light is leaving.
I know, like, look at the world. With dinner made. What a guy. Oh, Luna! Good morning, you guys. It is about 6:30. I woke up about an hour ago. I did my meditating and journaling. I didn't show you because I was like, do you really want to see me do the same thing again? I don't know. Maybe you do. But I didn't realize I have a client call in about 30 minutes. Well, I knew I had a client call. I just didn't realize that the time went by. But I wanted to touch on a couple things. One, I don't know if I like heatless curls. I feel like they haven't been doing what I want them to do. And it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like I see these girls do it and their hair looks so good, and so it's just like frustrating. Not even frustrating, it's just annoying, you know? I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Somebody help me. Today, we are golfing. That's why I wanted to take you along these next couple days, because they're fun. I'm doing like my routines and stuff, but also a ton of fun. Like, I had pool yesterday, golf today, so I'm working like half the day and we're golfing around 1. So what I need to get done before that is I have a coaching call, and then I actually have a coaching call with my mentor, and then I'm either going to film 2 more videos, or I'm going to work on my own Notion dashboard or website. I don't know, but those are going to be like my 3 things for the day. Obviously, I'm not going to get done as much as I typically do, but I usually have one day of the week where it's a little bit more chill, where I work a half day and I golf the rest of the day. But I'm okay with that. That's why I love being an entrepreneur and building my own schedule. I've been really trying to just like deepen my spirituality, in the sense of like just understanding myself, understanding my purpose, why I'm here, and just what I need to learn. And Caroline, I think I already said this, I interviewed her. Oh yeah, we talked about this in terms of my acne, where I was like, oh, I think my old wound is my acne popping up again, but it's actually not that. It's actually this like belief that I'm not allowed to have it all, because when everything's going good, there's like one thing that isn't. And this is like a repetitive thing that's come up for me, and I've even had people like close to me say like, guess you can't have it all. And so my mentor was like, what are you making that mean about yourself? And I think for a long time, like, I don't know, I just like do have it all, I guess. And I felt selfish for that, because I had an ex be like, you just get whatever you want, like you're so selfish. And so it's kind of fueled this like, oh, I'm gonna self-sabotage in one area if everything else is perfect, if that makes sense. And I think it can be this self-fulfilling prophecy, you know, because I was like, okay, no, I don't get whatever I want. See, I work hard, and then I work hard, and then I would attach this whole like, I work hard to make money, and then that also is not a good belief to have, because it's not true. So again, I think the old wound, it's less about acne. Yes, that is the physical manifestation of that, but what's actually going on is like this belief of I'm not allowed to have it all, and if I have it all, what's that? Like, I feel bad for other people that don't have it all, you know? So I don't know, it's just interesting to really think about this on a deeper level. So I am allowed to have it all, just like you're allowed to have it all. Everything in your life can be going well. You don't have to be waiting for the last shoe to drop, or, you know, you don't have to have that one thing. Like, everything will be perfect except this one thing. And having it all doesn't mean life is perfect. Like, there's always going to be ebbs and flows, but it's about just having peace in all areas of your life. And I just want this to be your permission slip. If you have kind of ever felt that before, where it's like everything's going perfect, and then all of a sudden one thing gets thrown off. So yeah, that's my TED Talk for today. I feel like I always just go off on all these like rants on life, and hopefully you guys like it. But if you like the mindset rants and you like to know what like I'm going through and learning and how I'm going, then please let me know and I will keep them up. But I don't know, I feel like whenever I come to talk on the camera, like I just word vomit all this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, didn't know we were going there with that. But all right, I'm just gonna eat some breakfast, and then I gotta get on my client call. All right, you guys, I also have to show you this. So we have an espresso machine. I've been staying away from sugar because it's making me break out. So I add literally just coconut milk to this, and it is so good. Like, it's so satisfying. Can you see that? No, not tilt the like, oh, it's so good. We like literally get addicted to sugar. Like, it's so crazy. I was putting so much sugar in my coffee and matcha for a minute, and I was like, I need to like chill, because it was starting to make things not taste sugary, if that makes sense. But this has no sugar at all. It's literally coconut milk and an espresso shot. We just finished hole 1. We're waiting to hit hole 2 because someone is playing through. I'm hitting okay so far, but me and Eric He corrected me in a way that felt like he was laughing at me, so I got mad, and then we kind of got into a tiff for a second, and then we called truce and moved on. But I don't know, it's kind of crazy how much of a mental game golf is. Like, you can't play with like pent-up emotion, or like you have to be so focused. It's wild, but it is stunning out here. Babe, what? Say hi. Absolutely stunning. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. And we got a birdie putt. It's kind of long, but we'll try to make it work. Honestly, we're feeling pretty good. The shots that I'm taking just feel like good. I mean, I've obviously had some not good shots, but when I actually just like focus and I like calm myself, it feels so good. I'm still like very much so a beginner, and I feel like I haven't improved that much, but I also feel like I haven't put in the work to improve that much. I'm kind of just trying to have fun with my hobbies and not like put so much pressure on myself like I usually do with things. So we're growing. We're growing. All right, show me something, Hunsaker. Oh!
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I know.
Why can't it be that easy every time?
Not today.
So good.
Dude, it's my backswing. I'm like actually following through.
Hey, let's see it. What's the backswing?
Like, not my backswing. I mean,
Your follow through.
The follow through. Like, I usually am like,
Yeah.
but I'm like, holding it.
Are we professional golfers?
Are we professional golfers? Yeah. Hit it. You got it. Oh!
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight
How's my baby?
till dawn.
Oh, yeah!
We could stay to watch the sunrise.
Hello you guys, we just got back from golf. I'm pooped. Golf, and especially walking, just like takes it out of me. But we were gonna get burritos, but honestly, I love burritos, but they never make my stomach feel super good. So we were like, okay, we'll just tag team dinner. Eric's outside unpacking the golf clubs and stuff, and I'm gonna make some very basic rice, probably carrots, Brussels sprouts, and literally exactly what we had last night. So I'm gonna do that, and then he's gonna come in, and then I'm gonna go shower, and then we're gonna swap. We really have a good teamwork going, so that's what's gonna happen. And I'm tired, I'm tired, so we're gonna do it. Also, I'm gonna throw the ball for Luna because the poor baby's been home by herself. So we're gonna do that. Okay, I'll probably catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hello you guys, good morning. It's actually Saturday, and sorry if I'm talking quiet, my boyfriend is still sleeping. It's like 6:15 a.m. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. Honestly, I was having a really bad mental health day. I was really tired, really just like my acne was like really hurting me, and it was just a tough day. But honestly, everything worked out because I was supposed to go and pick some stuff up from my dad's house in Fairfield. He's giving us some gym equipment that he's getting rid of, and long story short, we had to move. We're going to do that a different day. But Tiffany at Soul Rituals, where I get my facials done, she had an opening like at 4:30 p.m. and I was like, I literally snagged it so fast. And it's so funny because I wanted to schedule one on Tuesday, but she had no appointments available. And then when I showed up, she was like, it's so crazy that you booked that facial. Like, someone canceled last minute. It had only been up for 10 minutes and I was about to post online like that I had an opening, but it had already been booked by you. I was like, oh, whoa, so meant to be. So anyways, that was really good for my soul and my skin. It just relaxed me so much. I just got a regular facial. Sometimes I get a hydrofacial, but I just feel like my skin just needs like gentle, loving care right now, nothing intense. So anyways, if you're local to Sonoma County, you need to go see Tiffany. She's amazing. Soul Rituals. It's in Sebastopol. Hi. Oh, look at her ear. Hi, sweet baby. I love you.
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight.
Okay guys, we're gonna go for a walk. I don't even know if you can see me very well, but I just want to show you my outfit. Guys, I'm obsessed with this coat. It's Free People Movement. Shout out to the girl on the chairlift that gave me the rack. I saw her wearing it. It's so cute. And then these, honestly, are from a brand that doesn't exist anymore. But I feel like they're just like, I feel like you can find this type of vibe a lot of places though. They're just ribbed. And I have no idea if this purple and green goes together, but I didn't want to change. Got some Pilates socks on, so I'm going to do a workout after. And some Nike shoes. I don't know, I might need a beanie. It's like cold.
Have a latte.
Exactly. Cute. Then.
The what?
It was something. Oh, great job acting kind of natural.
Kind of natural. Are you vlogging here?
I'm vlogging. Wait, that's not gonna work. That is fire.
Okay, she's got her crossing guard vest on.
But imagine, look, there's orange on the car thing too. See, it's everywhere. The accent.
Your breath stink.
My media's kind of bugged up and crooked. Okay, where should we go? Somewhere where there's a bathroom. They're about to go do that, so it's fine. Ooh, babe. This is crispy. Okay guys, we got back from our walk and now I'm just gonna do a little Pilates workout. I don't know, I feel so drawn to Pilates, like in learning. I don't necessarily want to be like an instructor, but like I feel like it'd be fun to like get my Pilates certificate and then like post Pilates workouts on YouTube or something like that. I don't know. I just like feel very drawn to Pilates. It kind of reminds me of dance. I think that's why. It's a little bit more like creative than like strength training, which I still love strength training, but we're just gonna do like a full body flow. My Oura ring, it's weird. I felt like I slept pretty good last night and I woke up feeling good, but my Oura ring says like minor signs that something's like straining my body. So that's why I wanted to take it easy and not go to the actual gym today. So let's do it. I think we're gonna wrap up here. Thank you for hanging out with me for a few days, and I really just appreciate you being kind with how vulnerable I am about my acne. I was not expecting the vlog to go in that direction. I know I talked about that a lot, but I know it's something that so many people struggle with, and I've struggled pretty much my whole life with it. So I know how challenging it can be. Again, I'm so grateful for every single one of you that is here. Don't forget to like this video, and please subscribe if you are not already. Comment below any other type of vlogs you want to see, what you want to see more of, and of course follow the podcast because I post an episode every single week, and it's my baby and it's the most fun thing ever. So I'd love for you to check that out as well. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.